Chapter 1, 2:37 a.m. The phone shattered the silence, sharp, relentless, the kind of ring that made you want to smash it against the wall. Carter squinted at the display with half-shut eyes and muttered, "Son of a bitch." "Get up," said the voice on the other end, too sharp, way too awake for this hour.
"You even know what time it is?" Carter sat on the edge of the bed, scratching his stubble. "What is it, a kitten stuck in a tree?" "Truck stop, 40 miles out. A body. And trust me, it's nothing like you've ever seen before." "Shit." Carter rubbed his face. "Let me guess, can't wait till morning." "No, get dressed. I'll be at your place in 10 minutes. He dropped the phone, pulled on his pants and shirt, grabbed his jacket, his gun, his keys. When he opened the door, the neighbor's cat shot out of the dark. Carter cursed, almost tumbling down the stairs. "I swear, you damn bastard, one day I'm going to put a bullet in you," he growled, picking up his dropped keys. The street was empty, breathing cold. Streetlights hissed and popped. Far off, a truck rolled by, headlights slicing through the fog. A dark sedan was already parked at the curb. In the driver's seat, a glowing cigarette tip flared. Jensen sat smoking, letting the smoke drift out through the cracked window. As Carter approached, Jensen flipped the butt away. "Get in, princess, the party's waiting," he said, slamming the door shut. Carter dropped into the seat just in time to see Jensen pull out a pack of gum labeled Nicotine 2mg and toss a piece in his mouth. "What the hell was that?" Carter asked, trying not to laugh. "What?" Jensen said, doing his best to keep a straight face. "You figured cigarettes weren't enough anymore? I'm trying to quit." Carter snorted. "Jensen, if you fucking explode from nicotine, I'm not showing up at your funeral." Jensen snorted back and started the engine. "One day, Jensen, I'm gonna get myself a desk job. Sit behind a computer and read reports all day." "You wouldn't last 3 days." Jensen pulled onto the road, and within minutes, they were on the highway. The road was empty, only headlights cutting the fog. The radio mumbled an old country ballad. "Again, with this depressing crap."
Carter asked, "It's a classic. It's torture. You know people drink themselves to death faster listening to this. Remember how our last night run ended?" Jensen took a sip from his thermos. "At least we had a witness back then." "Who?" Carter looked over. "High school kid. Claimed he ended up in a school from the 60s, like some kind of time-looped trap. Said everything there was frozen in hell and that they infected him with something when he tried to get out." "Oh yeah, that witness. Jumped off the roof and then his body disappeared from the morgue." "Don't start. That was an accident." "Accident?" He swan-dived, screaming, "They're coming!" "That's what you call an accident?" Jensen tightened his grip on the wheel. "Reynolds nearly had our asses for that." "Well, be grateful he didn't." "Yeah, the director's not someone you joke around with when he's pissed." The car dove under an overpass, and the radio screeched, switching stations all on its own. Both agents glanced at it. Silence. Only the highway and the fog. An hour later, they pulled into the truck stop. The neon sign, "Open 24 hours," buzzed and flickered like it was dying. Heavy rigs stood in the haze, their hulking silhouettes looming in the dark. One was wrapped in yellow police tape. A cruiser was parked nearby, a couple of local cops smoking at the entrance. The silence was too heavy, like the night itself was waiting for someone to break it. Carter looked at Jensen. "All right, let's see what the hell you dragged me out of bed for. You'll thank me later. If this turns out to just be another bum with a hole in his head, I'm pouring your coffee in your lap." They stepped out of the car. The cold air hit Carter's face, and in that moment, he knew this case wasn't just strange. It was wrong.